Hello, friends. It's me again, Zoe Richardson, once again coming at you with another trailer reaction. So, here's the deal. I haven't been doing a lot of trailer reactions of late, but I saw a new trailer pop up this week that I really wanted to react to. And this is for the show Daredevil Born Again. So, this will be the successor to the original Daredevil Netflix series. And since that series ended, we've seen Daredevil pop up in various media. We've seen him in Spider-Man No Way Home. We've seen him in She-Hulk, and we've seen him in Echo, just sort of popping up here and there, kind of letting us know that he's still in the mix in the MCU universe. And that was unnecessary. I didn't have to say MCU universe. I could have just said MCU. Anyways, Daredevil from Netflix was one of my favorite of the Marvel shows that came out at that time. It's like one of the best quality shows that show up, rather consistent throughout all of its seasons. And I'm glad to see Daredevil return in Born Again. I'm glad they brought back this new series. I'm sure you may have heard about the drama about how originally they weren't going to have a lot of the original actors back, and this was going to be like more of a reboot of Daredevil, but they have switched it to a continuation of what had gone before. It's going to be a little bit confusing with some of the storylines that they had established in Echo regarding the Kingpin and what happened in the last season of Daredevil. I don't know how they're going to square that circle. The timelines don't seem to match up exactly, but I'm willing to give it a pass. I'm looking forward to the stories that we could potentially see with Daredevil Born Again. So let's check out the trailer for this show that I am having high hopes on, super high hopes. And also, before I go, you can check me out at backlickcinema.com. And I have a podcast called Backlick Cinema, the podcast, and you can check that out. You can actually check that out on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast. Now, let me go and check out this trailer.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Wow, that looks brutal. That looks like it's going to be brutal. Looks like it's going to be a brutal series. Going to carry on with its violent heritage, and looks like they're bringing back Bullseye. They got some new villains. They're bringing back Frank Castle, who also had a great series on Netflix as what you call it, The Punisher. I need to go finish watching The Punisher. I never actually finished watching it, but yeah, that looks fascinating. It looks like they're going to carry on because the Netflix shows were far more mature, more serious, they were more like the Marvel Knights version of the MCU. Originally, they were aligned with the MCU, and then they became sort of unaligned, so they weren't exactly aligned with the storyline that was going on in the main Marvel universe of movies or whatever. So, anyways, and the MCU is more PG, and while the Netflix series they're more rated R, as far as the violence, the language, etc. So it looks like they're going to maintain that tone in the new Netflix series. Oh, well, in the new Disney series that they had in the Netflix series, and so I'm excited about that. Looks good. I hope we don't get like convoluted storylines. I hope that it's really well thought out. I hope that they're not just bringing back the violence, but they're bringing back the quality, and I'll be happy with that. So, what did you think? What did you think of Daredevil Born Again? Are you excited for the series? Do you think that it's going to live up to the promise that this trailer brings? I look forward to seeing your comments and reading them, and checking out on the podcast where we talk about movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And have a wonderful day.